What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Stellar Blade. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the next video in the upload schedule, but I'm tired today. My sister got married yesterday. Beautiful ceremony, beautiful wedding. Had a lot of fun. But I'm going with stuff that I already have recorded and just got to throw the commentary on top of. So, oh yeah, taking a look at Eve's the new costume I put Eve in. I really like this one. I think it's really pretty. So yeah, like I said, my sister is officially married. I guess you could say I officially have a brother. He's a good kid, good egg, just like my little sister. She's a good egg. Very happy for them. It was a very lovely, lovely ceremony. Yeah, that's really all I got for that. So, what is the plan for today's video? We are gonna be moving on, continuing on with the main plot. Turning in some quests here while we got the time. Speaking of time, I woke up a little late today. I'm gonna finish up this recording, get it set, and then I'm going to the movie theater. Catching the first showing for the Lord of the Rings today. They are apparently they're re-releasing all three Lord of the Rings movies today, tomorrow, and Monday. In theaters. They're doing the 4K extended cuts. So yeah, they're doing the 4K extended cuts. Today is Fellowship, tomorrow's Two Towers, and then Monday is the real marathon of the 4-hour long Return of the King. So that's gonna be fun. I'm pretty pumped. Sadly, I couldn't get anyone to go with me. Nobody wanted to go see the movie. Hurts my feelings. Yeah, it's about right. Of course, I get myself taken out.
Is this the place Kasim mentioned?
Yes, it is. It's an absolute treasure trove of all manner of junk. Only problem is that it's far too big. Anyway, let's get started.
Okay, scissors, hairdryer.
God damn. Sorry I'm being a little quiet. My voice is a little weak after yesterday. So really all I'm doing here in this this beginning part, I'm just trying to hunt down the hairdressing items at Kasim. Oh wait, did you say it was Kasim? I can't remember how he pronounced it. But yeah, I'm just looking for his the items that he asked us to collect out here in the junkyard. Oh, and also not get killed by robots. And failing to not get killed by robots. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm just being quiet. I'm just like I said, I'm just sitting here vibing the music. This is kind of the calm before the storm. I think this gets a lot more interesting once we get back into really kind of the main plot. Right now, I'm really just kind of exploring a bit, fighting normal nativas. Failing to dodge behind that guy. I keep doing that. Like I'm holding L1 to continue to bit my tongue to continue to guard, and then it flashes blue like that to dodge behind the enemy. Oh, sorry about that weird cut. I had to step away, I think, during the recording of this. But yeah, but then to dodge behind the enemy. But because I'm already holding L1 to block, I end up using one of my abilities. I get why it does it this way, but it's a little frustrating.
Looks like a pretty good place to fish.
Dude, I got super excited when he said that and thought, oh my gosh, is there a fishing mechanic? Is there a fishing mechanic? There's a fishing mechanic, isn't there? I don't know what it is about video games, man, but they have just ruined me for fishing mechanics. So it's like, oh, you're going to put a fishing mechanic in a game? Oh, I'm in. Red Dead Redemption 2, I think that was the one that started my love of it. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and do this for hours now. Yeah. God damn it. It's something about the music that plays when you're picking up the cans. It is that perfect amount of ridiculousness. It feels just right in this game. Because, like, part of this game to me, like, the story's really serious. Like, there's a lot of really serious stuff. But then the fact that you can play dress up with Eve, you know, the cans and everything. I'm like, I feel like the creators knew what kind, well, I don't want to say what kind of game this is, but they knew not to take themselves too seriously. And again, I'm going to say this is, I think, a lesson that could have been learned from something like Bayonetta, that honestly, when it took itself seriously, it actually is a really good plot and really cool games. They get really confusing because you think it's a time loop in the first two games, and then in the third one you find out, oh no, we're just in all different dimensions, and it's all somewhat similar storylines. It's weird. But when Bayonetta got serious, Bayonetta actually really delivered some good plot. But it also, I was always willing to be really goofy. And I respect that about this game too. I think the devs understood that they can't just be serious all the time. That there are some more goofy bits to it. So, and again, maybe that's just me reading into it, but that's what I think. I mean, what I goddamn, I just got annoyed. I was looking through my email this morning. You know, I get like, hey, this is what people on Twitter have been saying, and I saw something from Some Ordinary Gamers. I think Mudahar. I think, god damn it, I think he said the PS5 has been the biggest console disappointment of all time, and I just wanted to ask the question, like, the fuck do you mean by disappointment? How can you say that when Xbox exists? And frankly, I think the PS5 has done a very good job of what they've done. Now, again, you can question what Sony, you know, some of the shit Sony's been trying to pull, specifically with like Helldivers. Okay, I'll give you that. But I still think Sony overall has been much more successful and has delivered a better product. But that's, again, my opinion. If you disagree, whatever. But that's my opinion. What I also, let me see if I can pull up the channel, because he had a really great thumbnail for the video. I think he was covering something for the Summer Game Fest. Okay, the channel Acer Aesthetics. Summer Game Fest 2024. It was the thumbnail's a meme of Jeff Keighley going, "Wake up, gamers! Time to announce another 50 live service games." And just a melted face of everyone going, "Okay, Jeff." God, I am super behind on watching trailers and shit. Like, I still haven't even seen anything from the state of play with all the announcements of the Silent Hill remakes, which I'm actually really pumped for. Because what I know people are already. I've seen people bitch a little bit about the way they made Angela look. I mean, again, I've always said it, man. I totally understand people's frustration with the industry nowadays, how they're taking attractive women and making them look frumpy and ugly. Again, they did it with Mary Jane in Spider-Man 2, which is so weird because they used the same actress. For some reason, that's the example that's coming to mind. I can't think right now, but you know, with the upcoming projects, you know, they've got what, Ma'am Solo, the chick for, oh my God, this Star Wars Outlaws, which I'm still kind of excited for. I'm gonna remain hopefully optimistic for that game. And I don't think the character. I think people going after that character. Kind of like the whole thing with Angela in the Silent Hill 2 remake. I think they're going. I don't know. I think people are making a little bit of a mountain out of a molehill. I don't think either of those are really that bad looking. But that's my opinion. Again, my opinion. Disagree. Go ahead.
Orders to inspect the plant and other facilities. I was about to head back, but I saw all these monsters. I barely managed to hide here. You already saved my life, but can I ask you a favor? Did you see a sentinel on your way here?
No. You're the only person I saw.
The thing is, a sentinel accompanied me here as a bodyguard. He shoved me in here to protect me from a Natiba before running off to fight it. I can't just leave without him.
Wait here. I'll look around.
Thank you so much, Angel. His name is Go. If he's alive, he should be around here somewhere.
So I was letting that dialogue play. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the current trend with female characters. Yeah, like I said, I think there is something to be said about studios making female characters frumpy. Just, I don't know, something about the male gaze and stupid shit like that. While yes, I think it's dumb, and I wish they would just stop. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having aesthetically pleasing characters. This game, for example. I fucking love this game so far. But as I always say, I do think the side that is opposing these changes to gaming, you know, the side that's against, for lack of a better term right now, let's just say wokeness, really, I align myself more with that side of things, but at the same time, I still feel like that side of things, they're a hammer in search of a nail. Just, it seems like every time they see a...
May your memories live on.
You know, every time they see a character who's not 100% aesthetically pleasing... Because again, going back to like the Silent Hill 2 remake, like looking at Angela, she doesn't look bad. Because I mean, if they were going to censor anything, I think they would censor the way the nurses look. Oh my God, why can't I remember James's wife? I can't remember her name. Because like you see her silhouette up in the background of the box art, and she looks very faithful to the original. I don't know why though. Every time I see James, like I see like screenshots from the trailers or whatever for that game, I'm like, he doesn't look right. Because I think whenever I think of James from Silent Hill 2, my brain puts Leon Kennedy's face on top of him. Because that's what I'm always thinking, he's Leon Kennedy.
We both knew this was a dangerous mission. May his memories live on. Forever. Well, at least I completed the Prophet's mission. That's a relief. Angel, feel free to use the elevator over there. I repaired it.
Okay.
Then I'll get ready to head back. I will bring back the memory stick of the friend who died helping me. Good luck.
And if anybody wants to say, oh my gosh, James and Leon don't look anything alike, I beg to disagree. I think I think they actually do look pretty similar, and that's why I for some reason always, whenever I think of James, I always superimpose Leon's face on top of him. God damn it. See, I keep using that shockwave skill when I get attacked. Because again, it's not necessarily, it's not a flaw or anything in the way that I'm playing. Well, it is, I guess, a flaw in the way I'm playing. I don't know. But I think it's a flaw that's easily caused by the control scheme of the game that I wish was just slightly different. But this isn't the only game that does it. A lot of games put their special attacks on a combination of the block button and one of the face buttons. You're just asking for mistakes there. And I get it. It's one of those, you know, you only have so many button combinations that you can use and yada yada yada. But yeah, I don't know. It's still a little frustrating.
I can see the entrance to Altess Levoire.
Are we going to need a security code?
Halt, outsider.
Who are you?
I'm Royal Guard Kriel. I'm under direct orders from Oracle to protect the ruins. Do you know this is a restricted area?
Wait, but we are here to do a favor for Oracle?
Even so, I can't let anyone in who isn't qualified.
Qualified?
If you manage to defeat me, I'll let you pass.
Well, if that's the case...
Halt, outsider.
Who are you?
I'm Royal Guard Kriel. I'm under direct orders from Oracle to protect the ruins.
What, you couldn't tell she's a royal guard based on the way she's dressed?
Area.
Wait, but we are here to do a favor for Oracle?
Even so, I can't let anyone in who isn't qualified.
Qualified?
If you manage to defeat me, I'll let you pass.
Well, if that's the case...
Alright, so this is a pretty boring boss fight, all things considered. Sorry, I was getting a text message. I'm talking to some people. I know, how bad of me. I'm texting while I'm recording. Excuse me. Shit. But no, I mean, like I said, this is a pretty boring boss fight. Mostly because I think I lose my first attempt. Mostly because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stun her by landing all these counters or these parries. But as soon as you create space, she's not going to come in for another combo. You see, because after she lands a combo, she drops her. She does something that essentially gives her a shield, or recharges her shield and her counter meter. I don't know what the hell her stance. The little yellow bits that are underneath the health and shield. This is a weird theory that I have about this fight.
Very good.
But I think the point of this fight was literally just to go over the trying to land perfect parries.
We we can enter now, right?
Yes. Altess Levoire has been contaminated by Natibas for a long time. No one has ever made it back alive. However, with you, I have hope.
So yeah, I think the whole point of that boss fight was really just kind of have you train or see, hey, do you have the parry system down? I don't know, but it's what it felt like to me, because she kind of only had really one combo that she spammed. It just kept coming, and she kept refilling that meter. So I have a feeling it was more all about chipping away and landing parries. I'm not sure if that was just how you're supposed to beat her, or if it was trying to test and say, hey, the game kind of going, hey, do you have this skill down?
Blade stopped working all of a sudden.
The drone scan isn't working either. Hold on. This is bad. There's an unusual electromagnetic security field disrupting the system.
There should be Natibas around here.
Equipping the drone is still possible. Same goes for shooting at range. I guess we should thank Lily for that.
That's more than enough. Entering now.
Okay, so this section of the game is really weird. I kind of like it because it's a little something different. But saying it's not weird is just, it almost completely breaks the convention of what this game is trying to be.
But inside, it looks so modern. Something about this feels off to me. The time period doesn't seem to line up at all.
I feel the same.
So essentially, the whole kind of gimmick of this section. I mean, you heard her that her blade isn't working anymore. So essentially, we don't have melee. So we have to use the gun function of the drone, which is a really cool concept.
On the floor. Step back.
Especially because, in a weird way, they found a way to make this section of the game kind of feel like a survival horror game. It's weird, but it kind of works, and I kind of dig it. There's only one thing that I wish they did. One thing I wish they did more of in this section, and that was not let ammo be as abundant as it is. Okay, so, yeah, I'm trying to use my sword. I didn't pick up on the... I was dumb. For some reason, I didn't pick up on... I glossed over when they said, yeah, the sword doesn't work anymore.
Wow, this place.
It's filled with capsules.
Was it a research facility?
AT. There's a camp.
God damn. Sorry, my sinuses are acting up today. Keep leaning away and trying to clear everything up. Yeah, this was kind of a... I shouldn't have bought this ammo, seeing that, you know, I can just get my ammo replenished. The game, like I said, this section, it's kind of cool. You're in this busted down lab. We only have access to our guns, so we don't get like the main combat of the game. So it's a really cool concept. It's just, I really wish they would have leaned into a little bit more like survival horror. I just fall into a pit. I just wish they would have leaned into the survival horror-ish sort of things. Just a scotch more, and I still can't platform. Aw, look at me. Trying to actually aim. Just wait till later, I'm just start going blam 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 blam. Danny DeVito in Always Sunny. He's like, good thing I had my pieces. Well, you see, I don't see that well, so I just started blasting. God damn it. People ask me why I'm obsessed with Danny DeVito, and just Exhibit 1. All of that movie. I say movie, I meant TV show.
It can only be opened with the remote panel. There should be one in the control room.
The mutated... You know what? They should not have made that Natiba be called the Defiler. Eve is too pretty. You're gonna put ideas in people's heads. There's gonna be some very interesting Rule 34 with that. Nobody needs that. And I hear some of you Googling, you horrible people. At least wait till the end of the video.
It's open. Let's head to the gates. Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint. Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint. Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint.
Oh, this section.
Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint.
Shut up, I know. I like how we just do the, we use the PlayStation buttons.
Maybe the pattern under your feet is a hint.
I love how I keep failing at this for no other reason than just my inability to platform. I die way more than I probably should.
Great. Let's move to the next area.
This is the one time they actually use that in this entire place. Like, you'd think that would come up again, but no. It's just that section. It's weird. I kind of dig it. Like, this whole section of the game just kind of felt like they were experimenting with an idea. And I really kind of like it. I just wish they just pushed into it just a touch more.
Detecting a fusion cell in that generator. Let's get it out of there.
So we need to get the fusion cell out of there to be able to open a door. You seeing all these things around here? Essentially, it's a light puzzle.
We need a fusion cell in order to get out of here.
That's what we're trying to do. And looking at all these Natibas and jars, there is a game that this reminded me of. And I was sitting here this whole time, and it was so weird sitting here doing this, because all I could think of was this one game. Gears of War 2. That is what this reminded me of. It was the section of the game where Delta. Oh man, what were they doing? They were in like a car or a tank or something, but they had to repair it. They show up, it's raining. They show up to this abandoned kind of like research facility, and there were all those regenerating monsters inside those tanks. The only way to kill them was with the chainsaws. That section was fucking awesome, by the way. There's a great moment of horror in that game. This is one of the. This one is one of those. I'm not saying that was. Just show up behind me. I'm not saying that that was an influence for the section of the game, but it really kind of seems familiar to me.
The door on the other side's open.
I'm just checking around corners.
laser is on. Let's go down.
I love when she turns around, you see her hair you see her hair flip like that. That's right, shoot the glowy bits. No idea why I paused that. Jesus. I don't know what it is about these, but I like these puzzles. There's something satisfying about completing them. It's kind of like when you're getting chased by bugs in Helldivers and you're trying to call down a stratagem and you're just going, yeah, and just furiously tapping. And then you get the thing to fall and you're like, yeah. Just a great feeling. Yeah, you gotta be careful because if you put the beam over the tanks, the enemies will spawn. Well, spawn is a debatable term for it, but you get what I mean.
Whoa! The test subjects are alive!
Yeah, kind of stuck in here. I don't know why that
Success.
they had to do a cutscene for that, but I kind of dig it.
This lab. Do you think humans use this facility to study Nativas? Or...
Yes, they might have done, Lily. After all, knowing your enemy is often the first step towards defeating them. But this place seems more like a manufacturing facility to me.
All the lights are red. I have a bad feeling.
Alright, I am back from the movie, guys. I wanted to get this up before, but sadly, time constraints would not allow me to do that. I ended the commentary around here, set it to render, and I'm like, oh god, it's going to take 20 minutes, but I got to be at the theater in about 20 minutes. So I decided, you know what? We'll just you know, do what when I get there, I'll post the thing in the community tab and say, hey, you know, there will be videos. They'll just be this afternoon. I already had everything recorded, gameplay-wise. I just had to do the commentary. This is such a weird, again, a weird section. Like, I love the pseudo-survival horror. Like, the enemies that are coming at us remind me of, not the enemies from, Dead Space. The Dead Space clone that came out not too long ago. Callisto Protocol. That's what this is reminding me of. I like the Callisto Protocol. That was good. But yeah, either way, holy shit, guys, you missed I mean, that was a hell of a movie. It's 3.5 hours, but it doesn't really feel like 3.5 hours. That's how I would describe the Fellowship. We got, I got 2 towers tomorrow, and I'm pretty pumped for that too. I mean, my my favorite moment, my favorite moment in the trilogy is in 2 Towers. And it's a super stupid moment. It's the one Gimli's pinned down by.
There should be a weakness.
He's pinned down by I want to say an orc or something, like a dead body, and then another orc comes up. It's during the scene when oh my god, all the people of Rohan are escaping to Helm's Deep. Which, holy shit, I get to see Helm's Deep on the big screen tomorrow. You know, it's the scene as they're escaping Helm's Deep. And they have that little skirmish with the warg riding, orcs, and Gimli's kind of pinned down, and another orc's coming up to stab him, and Gimli just kind of looks around for a second and goes, ah, and just reaches up and snaps the orc's neck. It's so dumb, but I love it. He's just, ah. I guess this is the time to mention Gimli's my favorite character. I fucking love him. He's just goofy but a naturally funny goofy. Like, it's not like, he never comes across as ridiculous. He's just silly but also really badass, and I love him.
There's a security code. It will definitely come in handy.
I mean, I got to see probably another one of my favorite line out of Fellowship today on the big screen, which was awesome, because my favorite line in Fellowship, it's a super weird favorite line, because it's not Gandalf, "You shall not pass." It's right after that.
We can take a detour.
Right when the Balrog is falling into the mines, you know, it's falling into the deep dark, but then shoots its whip up, grabs Gandalf by the foot, and pulls him down into the, pulls him down with him. Gandalf just takes that one moment to look at him and says, "Run, you fools," and then falls. There's something about that moment that I love. I used to not love Sean Bean and Boromir. But as I've gotten older and I've seen the film more, I really understand his character, and especially the extended scenes in Two Towers that got cut from the movie, which kind of sucks that they got cut because they're kind of important to explaining his character. But I'm super pumped. I think it was Gary Williams. He made a comment to my community post while I was sitting in the theater, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna be late today, guys, just because I'm watching movies." He told me that, which sadly, dude, if you're watching this, I am so sorry the movie's not coming out. Apparently in the UK, they're not going into cinemas like they are here.
Let's get out of here.
I'm just glad that my local theater is having it. But where was I going with this? He commented that it's one of his favorite movies, and I gotta say, I think that they're some of the best films ever made. They are fantastic. I mean, the mixture of special and practical effects. I gotta say, the Balrog and the oh my god, the troll that you saw in Moria, very well done, and they hold up given their age. The painted backdrops that you see a lot of the times. Oh my god, that movie is gorgeous. The performances by everyone fucking killed it. The movie is fantastic. But, I said I liked it as a kid, but now watching it as an adult, oh my god, man. In the last couple of years, I have grown a massive appreciation for the original Lord of the Rings films. And I'm so glad I get to see them again in theaters. This is awesome. It's going to be a marathon on Monday when it's Return of the King, but oof. God. The ending to Fellowship, because I know it's not the last scene. The last scene is Sam and Frodo looking at Mordor. Sam saying, I think we will see everyone again, and all this. It's going to be a happy ending. But I love the scene with Viggo Mortensen. He's saying, oh, okay, we pack light. Let's hunt some orc. Gimli. Ah! Fucking awesome. Alright, guys.
Let's take a breath anyway.
I've gushed about the movie enough. Now it looks like we are at the end of this video. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for waiting for me while I was at the movie theater being a 5-year-old again. That was so much fun to see. I hope you all enjoyed. I will have more videos for you later this afternoon. Thank you for watching. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff. And I will see you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.
The Naytibas here. They look almost human. These Naytibas are definitely different from the ones on the surface. A lot of them aren't even on our list of Naytibas. Elder, you're keeping something from us. What is it?